So the Gauteng EFF says, or the EFF in Gauteng, I should say, says no links can be drawn in the murders of two daughters of their high-profile members. EFF member, that's Kenny Motsamai's daughter, was allegedly poisoned after being raped. That case has been postponed after the suspect appeared in the Palmridge Magistrate Court yesterday. And this is all after Hillary Gardee, that's the daughter of the party's former Secretary General, Godrich Gardee, was found dead outside Nelspruit back in May this year. Newzroom Afrika's Tumaole Mohlaoli has more.
Members of the economic freedom fighters in numbers to support one of their own. A member of the Gauteng legislature and a grieving father, Kenny Motsamai. Motsamai's daughter, Lindoguhle Rudzani Makotsi, was allegedly raped and poisoned on the 27th of June this year. The 14-year-old was allegedly raped by a 24-year-old man whose identity is known to Newzroom Afrika, but cannot be divulged as the suspect is yet to formally plead to the charges against him in a court of law. One of the issues preventing the suspect from pleading is the proximity of his home address to the victim's family.
So the matter has been rolled over to Friday the 8th of July 2022. It is for, again, address verification and also for the state to receive documentation that will serve as proof that the victim in this case has since been deceased. We got the information as the state, but however we are still awaiting the proper documentation from the investigating officer so that we can also present such documents in court.
The case against the 24-year-old was also postponed by the Palmridge Magistrate's Court for another reason. His lawyer failed to turn up at court, which means the suspect was unable to plead to the charges without legal representation. The victim's father is also not impressed with the police's handling of the murder case.
Yes, I want justice to be done. My worry is one, we don't have police officers who take major offenses very serious. When we get in court, my daughter passed on Wednesday, 29th of June. Then I went to the police station and informed them that my daughter passed on. They said, yes, we will be busy with your case. And they will add a murder case to the suspect. But when we get in court, there's no death certificate. There's nothing on the file. The investigating officer, my worry is one, the investigating officer hides anything with the case. He doesn't take cases very serious.
Meanwhile, the Economic Freedom Fighters Deputy Secretary General Mohlaoli says the party does not believe that the female children or relatives of its party members are being targeted.
No, at this moment, it's not necessarily that it's about members of the EFF as family members that are being targeted. GBV in South Africa has been out in like rising since for the 10 or 20 years ago, and the scourge of gender-based violence and the fight for women in South Africa, it's something that has been happening for so many years. It is just that unfortunately right now it seems like it's happening closer to everyone and closer to some of our members, and that is something that we're condemning, and we're condemning for all the families that has experienced all of these things.
The prosecution agency says it's also awaiting proof of the victim's death from the investigating officer. For Newzroom Afrika Channel 405, I'm Tumaole Mohlaoli at the Palmridge Magistrate's Court.